From the Albuquerque Journal, this is the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. It's Monday, April 6th. Here's what we're covering on today's episode. New Mexico is facing a potential water crisis as extremely low snowpack leaves the Rio Grande at just 30% of normal flow, threatening irrigation and food supply. Water releases from the Cochiti Dam are about half of the typical levels, and parts of the river near Socorro have already dried up unusually early. This is something that may spread towards Albuquerque. Officials say there's no stored water to fall back on, and even recent snow may not help much due to upstream diversions. Farmers are struggling, some are planting early to cope with the limited irrigation. The impact could hit consumers soon, with fewer crops and higher prices for fruit and vegetables. Water managers warn that 2026 could become a benchmark year for severe drought conditions if significant rain doesn't arrive. A vast stretch of northern New Mexico wilderness, opened to the public in 1981, has shaped the life of longtime Forest Service biologist Francisco Kiko Cortez, who has spent 36 years studying the wildlife at Valley Valdao. He helped manage elk populations and restore the Rio Grande cutthroat trout, but says climate change is disrupting the ecosystem. Warmer, drier winters are altering elk migration patterns, with animals staying at higher elevations longer due to less snow. Research shows similar shifts worldwide, and trout populations remain at risk despite conservation gains. Cortez says adapting management strategies will be key to protecting these species. Now retired, he hopes that future generations, including his grandchildren, can experience the same wild landscape that he worked to preserve. Rising gas prices in New Mexico, now averaging about $3.84 per gallon, are straining residents' budgets and changing daily habits. Many are cutting back on travel, biking to work, or limiting their errands. Analysts link the sharp increase, nearly $1 in a month, to global oil disruptions tied to the Iran conflict, particularly reduced supply through the Strait of Hormuz. Because New Mexico is largely rural with long commutes, residents are hit harder than most states and could pay about $44 per month more on fuel. The ripple effects are spreading, with workers saying commuting has become a financial burden, families are canceling trips, and businesses, especially restaurants, report declining customer spending. While some blame national leadership, experts say prices will likely keep rising unless global supply stabilizes, meaning continued pressure on consumers already dealing with higher costs overall. And at Albuquerque's Highland High School, teachers say fewer immigrant students are enrolling following a federal immigration crackdown, with one program losing more than 60 students, and overall English learner enrollment dropping sharply across APS. Educators report some students have disappeared, transferred, or have been deported, while others attend school in fear that their parents could be taken. The decline comes as migration to New Mexico has fallen significantly, contributing to smaller class sizes and even staff reductions. Beyond enrollment, the impact is emotional, with student stress, some living alone after family deportations, while others avoid normal routines out of fear. APS say campuses remain safe and do not cooperate with immigration enforcement, but teachers worry the climate is undermining students' sense of security and their access to education. The leading news is powered by the journalism of the Albuquerque Journal. If you enjoy hearing all of the stories we share with you here daily, please consider becoming a digital subscriber to the Journal by utilizing the discount code in our show notes. Every subscription helps support local journalism and allows us to provide you with the news that matters to you. Now taking a look at Albuquerque's weather forecast. Today you can expect mostly cloudy skies with a high near 70, and as for this evening, a slight chance of sprinkles before 9 p.m., cloudy with a low around 44. To keep up with all the latest news from the Albuquerque Journal, you can visit our website at abqjournal.com. That's the leading news. I'm Gino Gutierrez. We'll be back tomorrow.